What's up, fam? Extraordinary Life with Elijah. And this video has been coming for a long time. I don't know if you've ever been in a season of life where it was really hard to focus on what is the purpose of this season that I'm in. It just seems like that season it's just gonna overwhelm you. It doesn't seem to have any point. It just drags on and on. And this last winter, I had an experience like that with keeping up with all of the snow, keeping it off the sidewalks. I would get out every day, and we had a super snowy winter, and it would seem like I was just out here pushing this snow yesterday. And it was super cold, and in the midst of one day of a lot of extra snow blowing, I started questioning, why in the world do I do this? Why do I get up every morning when there's snow and come out here and spend like an hour blowing my snow, blowing my neighbor's snow, and reaching out in love? It doesn't seem like it's worth it. I don't think there could be any two more dramatic seasons than having ice in my beard and my eyebrows and being so cold, to being one of the hottest days of the year. We're right in the middle of a drought, like 96 degrees out here while I was mowing the yard. But back in the winter, when I was pushing the snow, I had this breakthrough as I was using my snowblower, that using my snowblower is kind of like mowing snow. And the more that I thought about that, I just kind of closed my eyes and thought about the future, I started breaking through into purpose in the moment for the future. Obviously, back then when I was blowing the snow, I didn't know that we would be in the middle of a drought now, but I kept blowing all of the snow from around the side of our cul-de-sac up onto the sidewalk, and then from the sidewalk into the yard until I had 4 or 5 feet of snow stacked up in my yard. As I was blowing the snow, I was looking forward to the fact that I was building the resources and the environment for thriving in the future of the summer. I don't know about you, but in those seasons of life where I go through life and I feel like I'm just getting up, doing the same thing over and over, and I have very little motivation to keep going in that moment, that when I think of the future and the next season that God is growing me into, persevering in the moment then becomes much easier, as I realize that suffering develops perseverance, perseverance character, and then character hope. That God said, I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you a hope and a future. You can't have a hope without a future. And so in that place of persevering and allowing it to work into us, the maturity of completeness that leaves us lacking for nothing, when we keep our eyes on what God is doing in the future, that it gives us perseverance in the moment to keep going. It was so fun breaking through, and as I was pushing my snowblower, that I would imagine that I was pushing my lawnmower, and that as I edged the sidewalks with my shovel, that I would picture having a weed eater in my hand, and that as I blew the snow back with my leaf blower, that I was imagining blowing all of the grass clippings up into the side yard as well. As I considered all of these things, I thought of the prophet Jeremiah. I think it's in Jeremiah 33 that it says that while he was under the watch of the guard, God said, call out to me and I will show you great and unsearchable things that you cannot know. My encouragement to you is that if you're in an environment or a season where you just feel like you're locked down, you're not moving forward, you're just spinning your wheels and you're finding it hard to find the motivation to keep moving forward and asking God, what is this season for? Why am I in this season? What is this season doing? That, like Jeremiah, that there is a blessing in that place of lockdown, that in that place that God comes and says, I will show you great and unsearchable things from this place that you cannot know, that will help to empower you when you move forward from this place. So if you're in an environment where it feels very cold and threatening, it feels like you're in an environment that can kill you and is suppressing you, that to realize that in that space that nature is resetting, that moisture is going deep, that all of the seeds and the bugs that would fight against what God has to flourish and grow and be fruitful are being killed and suppressed. And that in that season of reset, of winter, you're developing the resources and the environment, moving into the spring to have the fruitfulness and the growth and then the moisture to be able to thrive in the adversity of summer. This is one of the last times that I'll get to mow the grass here at this location at 137 Gina Circle. That Charlotte and I are purchasing our own place, that we're moving out of this season. And so it's so beautiful that all of this has come together, this understanding of a season that's growing and building into you, helping to empower you and to move you into another season. That here at the end of this season, here in this location, being faithful here and persevering here in this space, in this season, is building into us the necessary resources to thrive in the next season that we're moving into. If you subscribe to what I'm doing, hit the button, hit it, and then get it. Hit the bell as well so you get notified with the new content. And if you loved this video, you didn't just like it, hit the thumbs down button. I pray blessings on your day. I love you guys lots, and I will see you in the next video.